Everybody, welcome back to Major Renaissance, episode 23 with me, Sid, and I've been really struggling to decide what to do this episode. First things first, thanks for pointing out that these are a bauble. I can whack them on my head without having to wear them and lose all my benefits, so that's nice. I've got a few bits and pieces together, and we are going to head over to the Thorncraft area for starters. So again, I'm going to be fairly heavily Thorncraft. I have done some work out here. So we now have a walkway starting to come out this direction. Again, protected here, here, and here with wards, so nothing can get in. I've left these here because obviously spiders could still climb over and get in. So yeah, but let's get out of the rain and go somewhere warmer. So one of the driving forces of this my current research is that I would like to stack. I've mentioned before, whenever you're doing anything in Minecraft, the reality is you stack the odds. If you're fighting the Wither, we're going to stack the odds. You're fighting the Dragon, we're going to stack the odds. And we do that with a variety of things: potions, armor, weapons, you know, you name it. You name it, it's there. So it's no surprise that when I have to fight the Wither unarmed and unarmoured as a monk to take myself to the next level of monkliness, I want to stack the odds again. That's interesting. Fall into the... Oh, I suppose we have to do that from the end, wouldn't we? Would be the obvious place to do that. Now, we're going to need to make some brass. Let me just have a look at alchemical brass. Again, that is instrumentum with copper. Okay. One piece of copper. Little bit of instrumentum. I've got a little bit floating around there, so I should be okay. Pop the copper in, make the brass, bang, done. Brilliant. Because we do have we're going to have to do this on this table probably. We have I think it was like this, if I remember rightly. We have Thormic Periphery on there, and this gives us the Pauldron, which is a bubble. If we have a look, Thormic Periphery is somewhere over here, and there is the Pauldron. There's other stuff in there, Feast Phylactery and various additional casting things. Now, while one thing, this Thormic Tinkerer really does seem to be broken. We can... I don't know why it's not playing. It just does not want to play. Anyway, let's make that. It doesn't require anything actually. And then we should be good to place that on my body slot. And that takes us up an armor point and puts that on there. Now, I don't know whether... What does it look like as well? That actually looks pretty cool. I like that. I don't know whether we can enchant that. Let's have a peek. If I go and look at the uses for that, we can make it into the repulsion, which uses a Thormic barrier and barrier stone and some these and some stuff. We can get stuff from it and we can do things, but I don't know whether we can enchant it. That'd be interesting to know. So I'm assuming it has no durability. Yeah, interesting. Anyway, that's not the thrust of today's episode. The thrust of today's episode is down this line here. So I've done the arcane lamp and we managed to research that. Just does a thing. Magic up to 16 blocks away wherever light levels force, so blah blah blah. Only you can remember. Only you can prevent zombie outbreaks. That really does need to be a poster somewhere. I'll have to double check, see whether that does exist. If it doesn't, it will do. So what I want to do is I want to move to the magic mirror. Now the magic mirror requires me to make. We need to study teleportation. We need to do ender pearls. We've got everything we need here, and we need mirrored glass, which uses quicksilver and glass panes with a little bit of that and some stuff. I don't think I've got that, but I don't have. We can soon sort that though. We can get the. Let me just pop that through. Bonk. Chomp. Chomp. I love that. Quicksilver and a glass pane. Do I have glass panes? I don't have glass panes. I have emptied that box as well. So do I have? I haven't even put sand through. Okay, let's take that over here, and we'll. The other thing I wanted to do is. Does that class as studying? No, it doesn't. Okay, do I have to use a pearl then? Probably. Anyway, let me do that. You know what? I've been pottering around doing stuff, and this has been absolutely fine. I've split the that's blocks. That's anything that's not blocks, because my block storage got a little bit too high. However, what am I missing? Let's have a look. Oh, we're missing aqua crystals. Okay, well, we need to figure that one out, and I thought I'd done that. Let me just head back out. Let me take it with me, because I'm fairly certain I've covered the aqua crystals in the other dimension. Yeah, let's just jump over to there. There, the base done. I didn't bring any ender pearls with me after all of that. Alright, well, let me have a look. Yeah, we did it in here quite happily. Bang, there you go. Thormic mirror. So we need to go and get the ender pearls, and we need to try and figure out this study teleportation. Now that is either scan an enderman or try use an ender pearl. So let's find out, shall we? Which it is. Let's go and grab a couple of those. We need one of those. Right, let me try that. Oh, hello. Where is he? Damn it, he's all over the shop. Come back here, you bugger. I think we've probably lost him. He's not. He's not a happy. Oh, he's up there, look. Somehow. Right, can we get there without... How are you... Okay. That... Well... Oh, hello. I haven't lit up in here, look, so... Bang, yeah, that needs sorting. Right, well, while we are doing that, let me come over here then and see... We got it. So that gives us magic mirror. I'm going to just go and sleep and get rid of the... Oh. I sleep and get rid of the rain? Can I sleep anyway? Oh, it is still raining. Okay, right. So now we've got the magic mirror. We can now move on to have a look at the next stage, which is essential mirrors and magical hand mirror. So the magical hand mirror, linked mirror, it seems convenient. So that is a possibility of something. I don't know what we're going to do there. However, I want to go here. So we're going to complete that. Essential mirrors, like the name, can transport essential in the same way that magic mirrors transport. There are a few limited portions. They cannot pipe essential directly into mirrors. They're only able to transport essential that has been drawn from a source towards something like an infusion matrix. The effect the mirrors allow these things to draw essential blah blah blah. Like mirrors, these cause great stress in the magical area and will generate flux. Oh, damn it. I don't know whether they used to. See, my thoughts were to move the essential storage away from the hoofer. Now, we do need to get into Arcane Infusion to do this anyway. There doesn't seem to be a graphic for that either, which is odd. We haven't got Artifice for that, so... or that. Or that. Interesting. So yeah, I'm a little bit unsure because as I say, my thoughts were very simple, and that was to bring the essential storage out into the overworld and pipe it out using the essential mirrors. Now the question then is, does the essential mirror cause stress at the sending end or the receiving end, or both? If it's both, that's a bit of a pain in the bum. Oh yeah, I wonder why that was empty. If it's both, it's a pain in the bum. If it's the sending end, that's not a problem because we're going to be sending it out that way. Let's just see. Does it give us a clue again? Let me just go into... Like item mirrors cause stress in the magical area and will generate flux, but it really doesn't tell you which magical area. I'm going to not play with that right now. I'm going to go and have a look at something else, because I am somewhat wary of that. Now we have got Golem and see we've got all of that. Now what I would like to do is start to look at some of these. Now we do need void metal for that one. But we do have other options, so I don't even know. Some of the various mods that we have in here, like the periphery with the thaumic bases alchemy. So if we take a thaumium ingot, we can do something more with that, which, yeah, let me just start pulling a few bits and pieces together, and we'll push our research into that area a little bit this episode. Back in a moment. Alright, so I just threw together a quick thaumium item. So now that has given us ingots, a new metal thaumonite. So we can make air ingot. Don't know what we can do. Ignis ingots, aqua ingots, tainted ingots, and thaumonite ingots. Now what can you do with thaumonite? We'll run that one through. Okay, so basically that is using the crucible to macerate stuff. Okay, that's interesting. But what we got here? Fluids. So I'm just curious as to what's going on up here. Thaumic basis tools. If we go up here, we need a weighted pressure plate. I think we can manage that. So that makes us spikes, which we know about. Thormic advanced spikes we can do. Void metal spikes we can't do. We haven't got those. And we need the awesome spike. Oh, damn it. Need to get to void metal before we can head that way. What happens if a bucket of lava to place, she damages and transforms into, after breaking the block I... What? Bucket of lava. Did that make any sense? Okay, basic plan. So we need some wheat for that, which I bet I've not got. No. That gas is annoying me as well. What have you got about you? Oh, learned something new. Always bonus when we do. Actually, we should. Oh, we got a few things that we didn't have there either. Right, wheat. So yeah, I'm a little bit. I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit like a child in a sweet shop in that I'm finding, and I don't normally get like this with magic packs, but I am finding myself increasingly distracted by all of the different monsters we've got to play with. And I'm never sure which to play with. Obviously, I do want to move towards the monk mod, but I don't want to push that too fast because I know what the end game thingy is. Which things? Okay, alchemy, infusion, blah blah blah. Do however most thaumaturgy plants and plant life. You are, however, not most thaumaturgians. This direction of research promises a lot. You can also see the possibility. Swede seeds. All right, what does this bloody swede seed do? The Swede. Okay, it's sugar and reeds. However, it should be watched over since it does rapidly spreads. I don't have a problem with rapidly spreads. I'm tempted to try that. However, we are going to go with the awesome plants. We need seeds. Give me seeds. Brought a lot of Aurelia apart. So the Aurelia is Aurum, yeah. This really doesn't read very well. That's Plax. That doesn't really tell me anything. Okay. Okay, kill whispers is no good. Yeah, having your plant knowledge generally aspect. Okay, so that's basically dust petals. Yeah, we've seen that one before. Blah blah blah, and it's actually quite useful. Briar are 1 block tall, grow pretty fast. Once it's grown, seed bags can be collected. They can be combined with sugar in your arcane to create rosehip syrup. Better milk. Okay. Gleonia seeds, flight. Well, the next best thing was warding folk. Well, third digging folk. Okay, Niter is pretty amazing. It shines increasingly. Well, there's one thing it requires glowstone to make. A wise thaumaturge can solve this nuisance. You may create a plant that once fully grown will drop 2 glowstone dust. Interestingly enough, the flower does not emit any light whatsoever when fully grown. Fluxium, that's going to be for taint, is it? However, yeah, actually absorbs flux from the nearby air. However, it instantly builds up again, and once it has collected enough flux to release it in the form of use of the plant. Okay, that's lapis. Metallite is, I think, iron or metallum. Lucrite is gold, I believe. Plax, hang on, blah blah blah. Okay, lots of things. Plaques. Just need to get some string. So basically a string thing. Redstone. Tobacco. Wants some rest. More the horrors of it. He wants to clear mind and concentrate. Yeah. So lots of stuff basically in that one piece of research. And if we go in there, we need to do tobacco seeds to get that. That needs a piece of cactus to get, which I think we can do. And that will give us the rainbow cactus, which plant regular must be placed on sand, grows 3 blocks. However, once broken, it will only drop itself as if it's the last cacti block left. Otherwise, it will drop all kinds of dyes. However, cacti can't create. Yeah, so dye cactus. We've seen that one again before. Oak sapling. Let's get an oak sapling. Gives him a golden oak sapling. It should drop an apple. That apple will be covered in gold. Golden apples, basically, for free. Okay. Another oak sapling. Just grab that. I've got a feeling there might be multiples. So that one obviously is an infusion, and it's like a golden tree, but the leaves have ender pearls instead of apples. And magma. So the only thing left is that on that tree down here. We can do that. That will give us more, basically more for less or the same. Exchange. That's a useful one actually. Eventually. There we go. So we can put 6 blaze powder and get 3 wads. We can make amber from saplings. We can make quicksilver from bone meal into bone. And yeah, it's basically things. And we need a Salis Mundus for that one. Doubling. We can make Salis Mundus. I think we've got everything we need to do that. We should have one of those. We should have one of those. I think we've got only got 3 different ones. Damn you! All right. Well, we can still. Oh yeah, we can. We've got 3 different. We'll do over here, and we shall grab a bit of that and a bit of that, and we shall make that. Well, are you not gonna? You're not going to play nicely, are you? You just base. I don't know why. That should work fine, but it didn't for some reason. So there you go. And then we should be good to get this one. So that allows us to put double Salis Mundus. We can double our arrows. We can make iron into iron clusters, native clusters, blah, 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 with lots of stuff. Right, I would like to have a look at these seeds, however, that we've think. So let's start off with the Swede seeds. We're going to take seeds for that. We also need to do, tobacco seeds. So we'll take more seeds. Pink tulips. Yeah, I think we'll definitely want to get that one going. Yeah, let's do 2 lots of seeds and those, and also we'll get some of these. Can't do that. Not until we get the infusion stuff going. A couple of 1, 2 of seeds. In fact, make a few more seeds, and we shall take. Have we got a pink tulip? No. Right. Let me just see. Yeah, it's daytime. Right. Let's go find a pink tulip, and then we'll go and do a little bit of horticultural thaumaturgy. So I'll be back in a moment. All right. We need to just extend these. That's not going to work very well, though, is it? That gives you 3. What we need to do is we need to pop these down. Now the only problem is that means a zombie pigman can spawn, but that's fine. We should be okay to place these. And now you used to do interesting. Yeah, this is a question. You used to do this with the wand. How do you turn them off? Blah 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 by wrapping glass. Okay. Alembics. Yeah. By clicking on the tube with a caster. A caster? What the hell is a hang on. Caster. Oops. Hang on. There. Right, okay. Let me just pop that back in there and pop that away. So we are going to do this, which is going to give me the option of Plax, Tobacco and Swede. Swede requires Herba, Precantatio and Victus. Herba, Precantatio and Victus. Which we should be able to do that. And I think I want to do another one of those, so let me do one more. It's not like we're shy of Herba. Precantatio is likely to be the biggest shortage there, but I love the graphics on this. I've always said, I know I say this an awful lot, but I do. I just think they are incredible. Right, and then we probably are going to want. So if I want tobacco, we don't actually need herba. That's surprising. We do, however, need. Let's have a look. We need 8 aqua, 10 cognito. Aqua, Humanus and Messis. Humanus and Messis. How much Messis do you need? 2. Good, I've only got 11. I could get loads very easily, obviously. And we'll turn that one off. I think I probably need to do something about that because I can see the bits. Humanus. That went from there. Aqua. Messis and there. Right, we've got one less set of seeds left. What shall we do with them? Plax, Lazuli or Metalite? I think we'll do some Metalite, which is Ordo, Metallum and Victus again. Oops. And get that one down, and then we should have some Ordo over there. Quite a lot of Ordo, actually. The other thing you see is I don't know whether this is going to actually work with my wow, lag. Victus. Ordo. Hang on, turn you off. Metallum. And then finally we get the pink tulip, which gives us the Aurelia, which is Aelianis, Aurum and Herba. Herba. Aelianis. How much Aelianis do you want? 4. Got it. Just. And Aurum. Ooh, how much Aurum? 5. 13. Yeah, we're okay. Just. Okay, and 1. And 2. So put all this away. I shall be back in a mo. Alright, first things first, let's see about these flowers. Now the flowers, are you, I'm still not trusting everything we see here perfectly, because that is there, that is on the other side of the wall. That's fine. So we need to place these flowers, and they need to be placed in an area that has a reasonable amount of empty spots around it. And I didn't bring them. Back in a mo. Alright, that should be a little better. Right, we are going to just plonk these. Both of these are going to go in here, but I want them to have access to the sky. There's one. Strange model, but makes it won't be the first time there's been, and there's another one. So if we let it stay into the night, we should be able to see that those start dropping petals for us. Right, the next thing we need, first things we need to do is we need to stop the mobs trampling our garden. So we are going to grab a whole load of our, is that enough? Yeah, that should be enough. We'll grab some more of this. In fact, we'll turn, oh, I always do that, don't I? That's my thing. Let's get out to our agricultural area, which we want to have a play with. Just check my 6, make sure we do need to shift this lot as well. But what you can see here is that we've got lots of bee activity, and what we probably need to do is take this back a wee bit, and hopefully this will become apparent white. We're going to put down a barrier, because I am also curious to see whether the rustic bees will have an effect on these crops. So yeah, let us make sure that this can't spread, and nothing can spread outside of this area. And that should do us for that. What I do want to do is also just take that back a little bit again, just so things aren't able to jump over. Other than me, I'm quite happy to be able to jump over. Get this going. I'm probably going to get rid of the wheat for the time being. We will be getting into golem farming before long. As is typical, we have now run out of thing. Have we gonna borrow? Can I borrow a log, sir? Thank you. Lag. I haven't got a crafting bench on me, so what we'll do is, in fact, we shall pop that there, because I want to be able to jump in and not destroy everything. And then we'll do. Oh, that's not right, is it? The bloody fences have changed. I always forget the fence has changed. Always. without fail. Come on. How much we got there? Yeah, hopefully enough to finish this off anyway. Right, make me fence, do some fences, fence, a bit more fence. Right, that'll do us, I think. Yeah, more than enough. And then we should be able to what I'm thinking is to shift out everything except maybe, oops, except 2 rows of stuff in here. And if we take my hoe, whoops, and we'll just clear all of this lot as well while we're at it. Come on. And then we can plant our spuds into these 2 rows here. Similarly, we'll take all of this lot out. We'll take out our fluffy puffs as well. We are going to have a row of these going, but what I want to do is, let's see, we've got 3 now. I've got, I've got tobacco and metallite, and then I want to have a look at these, which apparently spread. But first things first, I also want to have 2 rows of these. I'll leave you as blank, and then, oh bum. Wrong button. And then we'll have fluffy puffs will be in this area here, which should leave these swede seeds, which apparently spread. So let's leave that to grow. We should have also emptied out our bees, get some more honeycomb going. What did I get there? Wheat souls. But you never knew wheat had a soul, did you? Now that is growing. They are growing. I'm going to let those grow a little bit, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right. I've hung around for a while. The fairies are out. I've let the night come and go, hence why we have fairies. And this one hasn't done anything, but this one has spawned 2 Aurelia petals, which have aurum, as you know. We should also do and go and scan those, shouldn't I? So I don't know why that possibly, you know, it's random chance, obviously. Now I have, while I've been waiting for things, just started working on the interior of here, because I'm conscious that it's just a headache. So I'm kind of building a set of stairs which are going to come up here, and they're going to come up to the middle there. That will expand out that way. I am still of the opinion that we need to... What have we got out there? Spoders. It looks like it's just like spoders. The only thing I don't want to see is rocket creepers. Hello. Now we've got unhappy little spiders, look. got some real lag going on again there. So I think certainly by the time you watch this, I will have updated. I see you, sir. No. Oh, I could intimidate it. You're supposed to be intimidated, sir. You're supposed to run away from me. What else have I got? Agility, Cure Effects, Ice Shroud, or Summon Ice Giant. That's not going to help. That's probably not going to help a great deal, is it? Probably. Alright, there is one solution to this problem. God, you can tell I've not used a bow. There we go. Let me pop that away. All good. Oh, God. Lag. Right. So I did bone meal that one. And yeah, I'm not seeing a great deal of spread. Now, whether it has to spread on just on normal ground or not, I don't know. But yeah, well, we've got a few things going. The other thing is I have checked and we do need to... Oh, crap. Harvest them with what? Wow. That's not very good, is it? Okay, we need to do some more research on these, because if they are that rubbish, maybe we need to not bother. Let me check. But anyway, that is pretty much it for this episode. Let me know if you know about the mirrors, where the flux comes and everything. Be useful to know whether it is just at one side or both sides. But for the time being, let me get a little screenshot with my fancy armor piece on. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.